We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the Ravens sideline, head coach John Harbaugh. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Brings up 2nd and 5. After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. It's up. From the gun, Jackson. A pass complete to Noah Brown.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Brings up 2nd and 9. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds Judy on that one. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Jackson gonna keep this one himself. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not gonna get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson.
They'll
A
work now on
6-yard
2nd and
pickup
4.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 17-yard line.
From the gun, here's Minshew. Throw on the run is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
They'll run with Johnson. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Score Steelers 7, Ravens nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Henry is in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. 2nd and 10. To throw, Minshew. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And Good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. To the air on third down, it's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's in! Touchdown, Baltimore. Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown, get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, and there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens are going to open up the lead to 8.
Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
For a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Minshew. He'll get back to Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up
The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And this is the predicament that a lot of defenders find themselves in, Mike, when the quarterback decides to scramble. They've got two options. Stay in coverage and don't give up the big play over your head, but then it opens up a lot of rush lanes for the quarterback and his legs. But now, in this case, he decides to gamble a little bit. He rolls the dice that he can get to the quarterback and abandon his coverage responsibilities. It pays off, and he's able to come away with a sack.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 15-7 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now Minshew. They've got it with third and 14 coming up.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Ike Mukwanu, former 6th overall pick, guilty on that one. Design run here with Jackson. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. The defense poses a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Ravens
getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Jackson. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. On the give, here's Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Derek Harmon in for the tackle. Jackson now on 2nd down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw. That's caught. Derek Henry. He's got the first down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
First down, Ravens.
And that ball incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long for Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt.
A 40-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Steelers offense ready to get back at him. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. Oh, a loose football. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 2.
Second down,
Brings up
8
second
to
and
go
8.
from the 28. Here's Warren. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7.
From the
Brings up
44-yard
second
line.
and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll go again with Johnson. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Minshew gonna look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's gonna bring up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. 4th down, they bring out Michael Pilardi to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This is returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st down, here's Minshew. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Here's 2nd and 6.
2-2 Atwell. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Minshew. This one complete to Atwell. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
2-2 Atwell. That's a gain of 6.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Minshew. In the middle, he's got his man complete. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Minshew. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down. Mike Green in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike. It's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Price now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. And out wide to Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
They send Firemouth, the tight end, in motion. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. Here's third and 7.
A 4-yard loss leads to third down and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Mike Reed, he is having one heck of a night. His third sack of the game.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is first and 10. They'll run it with Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
46-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Raven first down.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be very close to the first down bunker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Baltimore.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here now, second down and goal. tries to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive, and he'll get about 5. From the 35, here's second down and 4. He'll run Johnson, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This is running downfield by Judy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Ivan Pace in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
Ravens bring their punt team out. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Waller. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and 7. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers' 1st down.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up, and it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Minshew. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Mike Reed, he has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back is Minshew. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. He's got it! On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Here's Minshew. Now he'll run. And he'll take this one in. Gardner Minshew. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to do it with the screen. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tackle on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Henry hit, the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, It's actually going to wind up a first down. They'll rush with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go once more with Ali. And he gets around one man, but not much room after that. Only a couple there. It's second down.
The 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
On the zone read, it's a give to Ali. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That's taken in by Brown. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now, Minshew. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. T.J. Tampa on the coverage.
Minshew from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with Ali. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
Buying them pace on the coverage.
From the gun, Jackson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Minshew going to look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back wide. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing is Minshew. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. He'll try and throw with Minshew. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And it just continues to be a recurring problem. I mean, even the balls he's been able to get out of his hand have come from a cloudy pocket. And listen, I know he's a guy that can make some plays when he's on the move, but at some point, you have to be able to be in rhythm and deliver the ball on time.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the gun, here's Minshew. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, here's Ali. And he searches for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Steelers' 46-yard line.
Now a handoff to tight end in the running game. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
It's 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
Now Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. That's the Honey Badgers, Tyrann Mathieu. Always so good in coverage. That time, he's in for the sack. Ravens sending the punt team out there. That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.